Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought that we could do a video today which is kind of out of my comfort zone because I literally just discovered this myself, of like something that I like, which is reading. I've never been a big fan of reading at all, but I thought today I would give you my thoughts on a book that I have read. It literally took me 2 days to read, which is insane because I thought that it would have taken me like over a week to read this book because I was like, oh my gosh, it's so thick, and you know, the writing and all this stuff. But yeah, I thought we could just talk about a book today and tell you my thoughts, my feelings, if I like the characters or not. This is something new that I thought I would try on my channel. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see down below. Make sure to follow me on my socials if you don't already. Subscribe if you haven't already and tap that bell so you don't miss when I upload. Drop a like on this video and comment down below if you've ever read a book, what was your favourite book and why. So the book that I read was Verity. I was like gobsmacked because, like I said, I'm not a big reader at all, but this book just kept pulling me in. It was like pulling me in. I needed to know everything that was happening and I absolutely loved it. So I paid £9 for this book. But yeah, this was the book that I picked up and it's by Colleen Hoover, which has come to be like one of my favourite authors. Obviously I've only ever read one of her books, well, you'll find out now, but yeah, I picked this up because I hear that she's a very easy read and her chapters are quite nice and small, and I just wanted to try something new. So I wasn't like setting in stone that I was going to be reading. I just wanted to try it. I wasn't going to force myself to read it or anything like that, but I just wanted to try something new. So Verity was my choice of book. I have read before, but I've read mainly informal books, and me and informal books just don't get on. Literally, I will read some pages and then I'll forget about it because I'm just not interested. So this book is a thriller that will keep you up all night and a twist that will leave you reeling, which I already have the exclusive chapter in my Amazon cart because I just need to know what happens. But anyway, so the book starts off like really well, like literally the first page, just the first page, I would read it but I'd probably get demonetized, but the first page literally just pulled me in, and then after that I just needed to read more and more and more of it. The chapters are literally tiny. That is literally chapter 1, so you know, she's a really easy read. The writing is like so nice and big, which I love because I can't stand a book with tiny writing. My eyes just go funny after a while and I'm like, am I just rereading this word or is it actually there? Like, I brought some notes on my iPad and so I rated this book 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed, like I said, you know, this thriller. I was like, it's good for October because you know it's season. But yeah, absolutely loved it. So the characters we get are Verity, Lowen, Jeremy and Crew, and we also have Corey, but he's not really a part of it. Lowen is pretty much an author, well, she's a small author. She doesn't want to get noticed at all, but she then has to become a co-author for Verity as Verity is sick. So Verity is sick, so she takes over to finish off this series, and she's living in the house with Jeremy, which is Verity's husband, and their son Crew. They did have more children. They had 2 daughters. It was very sad, so like it's totally up to you if you want to read it. This book does have like a few triggering aspects of it, so before you read it, like I would look up the triggering warnings. But so yeah, Lowen then meets Jeremy and she's living in their house while she finishes off the series, and as she is looking through all of Verity's things, she finds a manuscript, and I am team manuscript, so let me know if you're on team manuscript or team letter. I think that's how they call it. I'm team manuscript 100%. I've fallen in love with this YouTuber called Destiny. She reads books and oh my gosh, she was the one who picked up my interest in reading again. So definitely subscribe to her if you haven't already because she is absolutely amazing. and she gives you so much good information about the books. So yeah, anyway, Lowen is staying at Jeremy's house with Verity. Verity is homebound, so pretty much she's just receiving medication and care from the house instead of being at a hospital. And then Crew then is pretty much attached to his mum, which, to be honest, he was 5, so like I was thinking, oh, maybe he just doesn't understand that she's sick, or maybe he just wants to be with her maybe until she's passes. But yeah, so they're all living together, and now she's found this manuscript which is filled with all this information about the 2 other daughters, about her and Jeremy's intimate life and all that jazz, how they met, and then how she wanted to cause this accident to herself because Jeremy was paying way too much attention to the children and not her. So she was literally psycho. She was nuts by the sounds of the manuscript, and the things that she was thinking and the things that she was doing just was more insane. And I'm not going to spoil it because you guys should definitely read this if you are into reading. She was definitely one of the crazier characters. And then I'm not going to tell you the spoiler, but the ending, Colleen came through with this ending. Everyone's like, oh, read Colleen Hoover books because of the big plots and like all the plot twists, and I'm like, okay, I want to know what the plot twist is. And I'm so glad I did, because I did think about it, but I didn't think that it would actually go through. I was like, geez, Kacey, like maybe not that as the plot twist. But then I read it and I was like, that is the plot twist. Like, that was so good for a plot twist, and I was like chuffed. And literally the ending, oh my god, the ending was pretty much left on a cliffhanger. I was like, I just want to know more. So I am thinking of picking up the exclusive chapter to this so I can just finish it off. So as for the characters, my favourite character was probably Jeremy. I don't know. Something just drew me into him as a character. I felt very sorry for him that he had to see his wife that way, and you know what he went through. Like literally he went through hell with this woman, like insane. I don't know, it's like you put yourself in that predicament and you could have gotten out of it, but you chose to stay. So like I said, it was just an easy book to read. Like there was no like point in the book where I was like, okay, let me just see how long this chapter is, I'll finish this chapter and then I'll put it down. Like I literally never wanted to put this book down. I bought it on a Wednesday, which is probably bad because Wednesdays are dance days. So I was literally in dance and I was like, oh, I just want to know what's going on with Jeremy and Bleep, and you know, I want to know what's happening, like what's going on. And you know, like this book is always on my mind, and it's still on my mind now to the point of where I need to know what this exclusive chapter is about and what happens and all that jazz. But Verity, she came through, and as soon as I, you know, post this on my Instagram, because I've made a book highlight now for all the books that I'm reading, so literally as soon as I posted this on my Instagram, not long after I went down the works and I was like, I need another one of her books. So then the next book that I picked up and I am currently reading, It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So this, I love the back of her books because like literally this top bit just pulls me in already. Like I'm just like, I don't have to read the blurb because I just want to know now. Sometimes the one who loves you is the one who hurts you the most. So I was like, I need that. So yeah, I got it, and luckily enough, in the works they always have a sale on and all of their books are on sale at the minute. So I was like, I'll pick up this one and then I'll move on to the next. But the next book that I want to get, because I was like, oh, do you guys have It Starts With Us? Because I was like, maybe that's the better order to read it in. But I'm an idiot because it's not even out yet. It comes out in 3 days. So luckily enough, the staff at the works are lush and they've reserved a book for me and they put my name on a book and I will have it when it comes out. So my goal now is to finish this book. I'm on chapter 4 at the minute and I am really enjoying it. It hasn't gripped me as much as Verity has so far, but I am drawn in. Like I want to know what happens because you keep reading the blurb and I'm just like, I want to know what happens when this person appears on the scene. So that's that. But again, her first page literally does bring you in, and a lot of people have said before you read this book, like, please look at like trigger warnings for this book, because apparently it is very heavy to read and it can be quite emotional. And I'm not too bad. I mean, I read some of it and I was like, okay, wow, that's like a strong topic, but I was like, I can handle it because I know it's not real. Like, I know this isn't based on a true story, I know this is just fiction. But yeah, I am currently reading this and I absolutely love it. I've told everyone who reads, like my mum reads, and I'm like, you need to download this app. And she's like, what app? So I will screen record and I will show you guys what app it is. So this is the app. It's called Goodreads, and you could pretty much see like what style of books. So I'm really into, after reading this thriller, I want to read more thriller books, and also it's October, so I know. But I'm currently reading that, which is apparently romance. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about that yet. But anyway, so yeah, these are some of the books that Goodreads has recommended to me. You can't buy books on here, but you can put them in when you want to read, like, not playlist, what's it called? List. And then these are my books. So obviously I read Verity, and I put, you know, like my rating and a review. And then this is my progress on It Ends With Us. I am currently 15% through the book, which is crazy. And obviously you get to see like how many pages there are, and then just a little bit about the author. But anyway, if you want to follow me on Goodreads or friend me on Goodreads, this is my Goodreads. My name is just Kacey Murray, and yeah, you get to see like my currently reading and books that I would like to read. I can't wait. This is a bit off track, but I am getting the Twisted series for Christmas, and I've heard so many people talk about the Twisted series, so I'm super excited and I can't wait to read it. But it's a new beginner to reading, so there isn't really many books that I have read, as I am just beginning. But I did absolutely enjoy Verity, and it's also a TikTok sensation. Some other books that I would like to read is How to Kill Your Family. I know that sounds really bad, but it sounds so interesting to me. Before We Were Strangers is one that I would like to read, but I can't remember if it's in a series or not. Reminders of Him, that's another one that I'd like to read. It's another Colleen Hoover book. I do just want to try and read all of her books because I just love her writing. That's actually all I've been doing, is reading. Like, who am I to just be wanting to read? Oh my god, this rain. I'm just obsessed with Verity. It is so good. It's absolutely amazing, this book, and I'm so glad that I picked this up as my first Colleen Hoover book. But I'm also a little bit like, okay, I expect all of her books now to be at like this level of wanting to draw me in to read it, so kind of done that to myself. But anyway guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and kind of like this little ramble about me reading. I don't know if I'm going to do more reading videos. I would like to do a video when It Starts With Us comes out and me picking it up and just having a feel for the book. So I have 3 days to finish It Ends With Us before I read It Starts With Us, so I have a lot of reading to do and I'm super excited. But yeah, anyway guys, make sure to follow me on my Goodreads and friend me, so then you can see what I'm reading and like see what you guys are reading. But yeah, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.